Welcome to the podcast. I'm gonna go grab my tackle real quick. Remember, don't run in the rain. Safety first. It's slippery. We're doing both of them. Welcome to the first podcast. I am Backlash Bassin.
I am Slang Outdoors.
We will be posting this same video on both of our accounts, so a wide variety of viewers can see this video. So let's cut to the cheese. If you want to know what bait you should be throwing in springtime, well, my guy, you're in the right place.
Right here, right now. We're going to be teaching y'all a few things. Just a few, not too much, because we don't want y'all to get too good for our channel.
Yeah, we don't want you getting better than us, obviously, because we are the professionals. But we want you to be okay. We want you to catch fish.
Yeah, you'll catch fish. They'll catch fish.
All right, let's get started. So first off, we're going to be starting with hard baits. One of my favorite hard baits to throw in the springtime is a jerk bait. This is one from my last video. I caught that last bass and that big crappie on. It is a Googan Squad Scout, and I don't remember the name of the color. It's silver and it's got a gold back on it. So this is just a, I don't remember what size it was. I think a 4.5 inch, just a regular jerk bait. And that's one of my favorite baits to throw this time of year. I'll fan cast with it mostly just to see where the fish are at. Not really, I mean, you throw it anywhere, but I just kind of toss it out and I'll just pop it. I'll do slow pops because the fish are still pretty lethargic this time of year. So I'll just kind of jerk it a couple times and let it sit for a good second. And I just jerk it again. Just keep repeating the process and you will catch the fish. You will catch the fish. Yeah.
And that's why it's called a jerk bait, right? Just jerk it.
Jerk it.
Just jerk it.
You know how to jerk it, right?
Yeah. Whoa, dude. I wasn't going to take it that far, but alright. We're just going to jump into the next bait, guys.
Alright, what you got for the next one?
Next, we're going to switch it to just any of your square bills. You know, a lot of the time people are going to say red is the color. Red, orange, yellow, just, what's that called? Just hot colors? Hot colors?
Hot colors, I'd say anything that would imitate a craw this time of year.
Oh, yeah. But around this time, you know, like you said, the fish are pretty lethargic and stuff. They're going to be down deep, but a lot of the time they're going to be up towards the rocks too. Rocks are going to keep the fish warm. So what you want to do is, like he said, you're going to want to keep casting probably about a 45-degree angle from the bank, running it straight along. But this is the Googan Squad. Is that what this is called?
Banger.
The banger. Okay, yeah, okay. So the Googan Squad banger and I'm not gonna act like I know the color of this because I don't.
Sriracha craw.
Sriracha craw, there it is. But it's a very good bait to be throwing around this time. But
make sure you get in both cameras. You know?
yeah, I was trying real hard. See, there you go, guys. But that one's gonna be a good one. You want to throw about 45 degree from the bank when you're going across rocks or anything. You can. A lot of the times when the water's a lot warmer, you're going to want to just be subtle with reeling it in, you know. It's not one of the baits you want to burn through the water, but it is another one where you stop it. Actually, I caught a fish not that long ago on a square bill. It was actually a red square bill. You're just going, I let it suspend a lot, you know. You can pop it, reel it in a little bit, pop it. It's just one of those baits to where it's going to work all year long. Especially in those warmer colors, like I said, but yeah, square bill's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like square bills.
These are all some of my favorites. Something I do have to add on to that. Any kind of crankbaits, any of these creature baits, throw around cover, and if you can find deep cover, work that deep cover. Whether it's a rock, a tree, just brush pile, grass, anything down. If you can find it deep and you can fish it, do it. Because guarantee that's where the mondos are hanging out. Is that it for that bait?
Yeah.
That's good? Okay. Third bait, we are going with just a lipless crankbait. Also, one of my favorite colors is like kind of like a craw imitation color. I like to have a red usually, but I just broke that one off not too long ago. This is the Googan Squad. This is the Googan Squad clutch. A lot of times this time of year, I would throw it and just let it sink to the bottom. And depending on how active the fish are, because every body of water is different. Some fish like a steady moving bait. This past weekend fishing, I was catching a lot. I'd hang up on some grass on the bottom, and as soon as I'd rip out of that, then they'd, what's that? Just eat it. They'd eat it.
They wanted it.
They wanted it.
I've actually got a red one, just like, it's not made by Googan Squad, but I can grab that real quick.
No.
You don't want me to grab?
No, it's just gonna take up too much time.
You're right. I mean,
They ain't got all the time in the world.
oh wait, I got it right here.
Oh,
How crazy is that?
that's so crazy. It's like crazy.
Oh wow.
Today, Junior.
Oh wow.
All right. Well, while he's getting his stuff unstuck, yes. You can either slow roll it on the bottom or rip it through cover, any kind of structure, rocks or logs or whatever. Yes. Go to springtime is these bright red colors. I don't know what it is about them. Drives the fish crazy. They won't stop hitting it. You catch anything from bass to catfish to crappie.
Now this man catches catfish, Brad.
I catch catfish every year. Every springtime I throw a red lipless and I swear I catch a catfish.
He just hits him right in the face with it.
But that is crankbait and the jerkbait are definitely two things I keep in my box in the springtime.
Next, the chatterbait.
Chatter donk, baby.
This is in white and chartreuse. I will always have this in my box. One of the best colors that you can have in the chatterbait. But this is another one that's going to be your suspending one. It's not too far down, not too far up, just right there in the middle. But you can work it like a jig. A lot of people call it a bladed jig just for that reason. You know, you can really, well, when you're reeling in a chatterbait, you can really feel the vibration in the bait as it's running through the water. But yeah, just shut that window. It's getting a little bit cold here.
It's chilly. I feel cold.
But that's it. You can really feel the vibration. That's another one that drives the fish crazy. You can pop it, like I said, kind of like a jig. You can run it in fast. Another one by cover, along banks, rocks, stuff like that. Plus with that blade on the front of it, it's got a lot of the shiny, imitates a shad, especially around what is that? Gosh dang it.
I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying, bro.
It's perfect for when they're moving up for the bed, you know, pre-spawn, stuff like that. But yeah, it really ticks the bass off, especially when you run that across the top of their bed. So we can move into something else. Chatterbait, chatterdonk. We use them a lot.
Next on the list, Finesse Worm.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you done?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Finesse Worm. This little dangly creature right here is my most favorite bait to throw. This time.
Well, one more time. Okay.
All right, cool.
We're good.
Yep.
We're good.
But little trick worms. They are my favorite thing to throw this time of year because there's so many different ways you can rig it up. I mean, you can go from you can rig it up as a drop shot. You can even wacky rig it. Drop shot. You can drop shot it. Also, a little.
Pretty sure you said drop shot.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you said drop shot.
Well, either way.
Drop shot.
Drop shot.
It's good.
That's how much I love it.
I like it.
Also, you can rig this guy up on a little swing head, and that's money too. Another way I like to fish it. A lot of people. I don't know if a lot of people know about this. It's a Necco or a Necco Rig, whatever. You get a little bitty weight like this, and you just stick it in the end. Anyways, you get the point. You stick it in the end, but like all the way in. Then you take this hook right here through the back of it, like this, and it's like a wacky rig kinda. You're gonna have this tail end up, and this is gonna be doing your It's gonna be
your flutter.
Your flutter, yeah, whatever.
There we go.
We just did the wave.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's also another way I like to fish it.
And that weight's gonna keep that one side to the bottom.
Yeah.
That way there, it's gonna be more like this right here.
Yeah.
There we go. That was perfect.
We could just throw you in the water.
Oh, that'd be a big fish. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. But yeah. Drop shots, shaky head, wacky rig. Is there anything I'm missing?
Ned Rig. Can Ned Rig that?
Don't listen to this guy. Anyways,
You wouldn't Ned Rig this?
that's it's pretty much the same thing with this guy.
Yeah, but
Because you put it in here like this. Just one moment, please.
one eternity later.
One moment, please.
This one.
Seriously, one moment, please.
He's almost done.
Hold on, one moment. This guy right here, boom, pow, chicky, chicky, pow, pow. Head is on a little swing head, and you got this little guy. Check it out. Look at that little thing dangle. Little thing dangle. But yeah, it's almost kind of same action as a Ned Rig, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not a fish, so I can't see what it's doing. I just imagine in my head.
Yes.
That's drop shot.
Yep. We'll get that out.
So, you good with that bait?
Oh yeah.
Now let's talk about the next one.
Next one. Is this? Yes.
Yep.
We gonna call this a lunker log, or we can call it a Senko?
We're gonna go with Senko for now.
Senko. This is just another one of those good baits. You know, it's a worm. It's a worm. What? Isn't there some kind of saying that the fish bites the worm? I feel like there is.
I feel
Anyway,
like you
I just
just
made it
invented
up.
that saying.
I just made it up. The fish bites the worm. Anyway, so you can rig this on a drop. You can rig this on a drop shot, but there's so many different ways you can rig this. You got Texas rig, you got Carolina rig, you've got Ned Rig again. Ned Rig. But you can cut these in half too to make.
Wacky rig.
Yeah, wacky. I was getting there. Wacky rig. You've got Texas rig, you got drop shot, wacky rig, all kinds of different stuff. I feel like there's one I just missed. Wacky rig, Texas rig, drop shot. Yeah. But
Anyways.
anyway, it is another one of those good baits for the bed fishing. That I don't know. They just hate it. The deep water, it stays towards the bottom. It's a really nice bait. I like it. I do a lot of fishing with a Senko. A lot.
Something I think I want to add in this Senko right here. This one. Not just any old Senko. This one right here. So if you want this Senko, you can pick it up for $150.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But you can also use it for like suspending fish. So you throw a wacky rig. You could throw a weightless wacky rig. You could even throw a weighted wacky rig if they're on the bottom. That's all I really
Look
have
at
to
the
add.
movement. Like, that's the perfect movement for that wacky rig, you know. I mean, who wouldn't bite that? Come on now.
Looks like a bird in the sky, but instead it's in
perfect.
the water. Yeah. You did not.
Anyway, you can talk about this one. I don't really fish with these.
You just want me to talk about all of them?
You can.
Just the whole category?
You can, yeah.
Is this included in the category?
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay. Next one, we're gonna move on to the Ned Rig. I don't even know where to start. Really? We'll go just like a regular Finesse TRD or turd. You can't really. Let me just use my face as a backdrop. This guy. Right here.
That was good.
Yeah, thanks.
Should have got like a piece of paper or something. Boom.
Anyways, Ned Rig, awesome bait. You can fish it super slow. You can fish it fairly aggressive.
That didn't work.
You're still trying.
I've tried.
So you can fish it slow. You can fish it aggressive. They really don't have much action, but it's something about it that a fish likes. I don't really know what that would be.
It's small.
Yeah.
The water's cold, you know, like they're lethargic.
Just
they don't
small presentation. We also got different variations of baits we can use for the Ned Rig. Like I got this little crawl. You can see that one pretty good. And I like this one. I fish a lot of creeks. Ned Rigs in creeks are one of my favorite things to throw for smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass. You can catch just about anything on a Ned Rig. A little more aggressive presentation of a Ned Rig would be like, what's this called? The Rattling Chunk?
Rattling Chunk.
Rattling Chunk right here. It's a little bit more aggressive. You got these big old claws. They're going to be moving a lot of water. And besides that, you got a little rattle. So.
And I did talk about that bait in my, the title of that video was, I think, reviewing or reacting to Googan soft plastics. Like I said, I haven't really used that bait too much. I don't think I've caught a fish on it yet. I don't know. But I'd say once the water gets a little bit warmer, I will definitely do a review on that bait for you guys. But that is a really nice one, I imagine. I mean, just like we said, the crawls around the time of the cold water, it's that perfect time, especially combined with the Ned Rig. It's just going to be a really awesome bait. So, but the next bait we'll jump into is the
Just crawls.
Yeah, just crawls in general. These two baits are made by Googan Squad. Like I said, I throw a lot of Googan Squad soft plastics, but this one is the Bandito Bug. I'm about to drop it. It's so slick. That's insane. But the Bandito Bug here it's got all these appendages right here. It's going to move a lot of water, but the same with this Kraken crawl. So these are perfect for, again, your bed fishing. They're towards the bottom. They're bottom baits, but good for the bed fishing. They're really good. I don't know.
You don't know what to say?
I mean, I know what to say. Like they're gonna move the water. These two colors are actually, one of them is June Bug. This one is California Crawl. But you can throw those on the Texas rig. Bandito Bug, I've actually heard people have drop shotted that. I haven't tried it yet. Have you? A drop shot, a Bandito Bug? You've never tried that?
I don't know. I like my trick worms. I'll drop shot trick worms all day.
We will definitely, when we get this joint channel going, we will see who catches more fish on the drop shot. That's a good video. You throw your trick worms, I'll throw Bandito Bugs, and we will see who catches more fish.
$100.
$100. How about we go 50?
You're just scared. He's scared. Can you believe this guy? He's scared. Come on, my hand's right there.
Guy. We'll go 75. 100. All right, we'll do $100. $100.
Right. You've seen it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen it too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That I ain't scared, man. I've never tried it. I am scared. I'm scared.
I'm not scared. I ain't scared of nothing. These craws. My favorite way to fish these craws early season, whether it's springtime, beginning of summer. Just try to be as subtle as possible. I
thought you were gonna say a rig.
I'm getting there. As subtle as possible. My favorite rig to throw is the Carolina rig. You got that weight up here. You got that crawl back here. You're gonna be working that weight up, and this crawl's gonna be pulling up with it. You got this weight sinks fast, and this crawl is just gonna flutter down. And that action just drives the fish crazy. You're gonna pull it up, and this is gonna come down, and then this crawl is gonna flutter down with it. It's just real subtle, somewhat slow. You can fish any of these baits however you want, I guess. But that's just one of my favorite rigs.
You got this one?
Yeah, I can do this one. Next one on the list is a jig. These are just random colors, by the way. They're not specific for this time of year. We throw our baits according to the watercolor and just clarity. Like if we got clear waters, we will throw as close to whatever color the bait fish are. Like we got bluegill or something, we'll throw like a green.
California Crawl, the watermelon red flake.
Watermelon red, anything like green. It's got green in it.
Natural colors.
Natural colors. If there's a lot of shad or something, we'll throw something like this, like a white or silver and black, just to imitate those. So, dirty water. Throw dark colors. I'll throw either black and blue or June Bug or just flat black. Also, what helps with those dirty waters is some of these Googan baits. They got the Rattling Chunk. They got the rattle in them, the Rattling Ned. It's also got a rattle in it, so that'll also help with
the fish finding that bait.
Yeah, like dirty conditions. I don't know. But
I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, we'll move on to this crawl. I think one of my favorite ways to fish a crawl is I will find some sort of structure. I'm blocking your light. Some sort of structure or cover, and I will just toss that crawl in there, and I will just let it sit there. I will let it sit, and I'll either I'll either drag it up, slowly drag it up, or I just give it a couple little twitches and let it sit. I fish my jigs this time of year super slow because the fish are wanting a smaller presentation. They're wanting slower, easy meal. So I just let it sit on the bottom and let it do its own stuff, and just work it slow, work it easy. Got anything else?
Yeah, trailers for these jigs. Like he said, crawls and everything, but we are going to tie that one in back. I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah. I've got the jig here. You can see it's got the crawl on the back of it right there. That crawl is actually the Rattling Chunk. So, like we said, this one's used a lot for the Ned Rig, but this one also is very good for your trailers. So basically, like what I did on this one, I just ran it right up the hook there. And then it's going to give you the trailer, plus it's going to give you that noise. I know you got the jigs where they got like this little black box back here, and they got that little rattle in it. But with this Rattling Chunk, it's got your trailer.
Best trailers. For anything, any kind of bait. Hard baits.
Yeah, just like that.
Hard baits, soft baits, I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you can use anything for a trailer. I usually throw like a curly tail worm on my crankbaits.
Oh my god.
Check it out. Would
You know
eat
what?
that?
Yeah. Just
That's... Here, we'll do this. Stick this guy up in here.
and you just burn it all in.
Yeah, you just...
Whoa.
It's almost like an A-rig. Like
That's what I was gonna say. We're messing with an A-rig
like
now.
like a junkyard chandelier.
Yes.
I don't know, but that's money.
I'd light up my room with that.
Oh, Christmas tree.
No.
Let's
We'll go ahead and get that out of the way, guys.
Yeah, we're just we got anything else?
I don't think so. Those are a lot of my favorite baits for around this time of year.
Okay.
But like I said though, that Rattling Chunk is perfect for the jigs and the trailers on the back of them. It adds that little bit of noise, and I mean, just like this right here, you can bite that off. I don't know if you're like Tyler here and you bite your stuff off. But you can rip that off. It basically just right here above these back appendages right there. You can break that off, and that's going to work perfect for your trailer. The only thing is this crack and crawl doesn't have the noise behind it, but you never know. It just depends on what the fish are feeling that day. Kind of like what I'm feeling. Like I've said, if you like it, the fish like it. Don't go by that. Don't do that. Anyway, though, that wraps it up for this, what are we calling this, podcast on our baits. So, bait review on springtime, you know? So, I think that pretty much wraps it up.
For those of you on my channel, this is David with Slaying Outdoors. He's pretty good, not as good as me, but...
Wow, alright,
I'm just
this
kidding.
kid ain't as good as me.
I'm just kidding.
We're okay.
You'll be seeing him in a lot of videos, so just keep at it, show him some love, and
we will be making that joint account too. What are we gonna call that? We don't know yet.
Fishing.
Yes, we will figure that out for you guys. But anyway, that wraps it up for this podcast on our baits for this time of year. I hope you guys learned something. And remember, always go outside and fish. Fish. But...
Are you making a song?
Fish. Anyway, go outside and fish. I hope you guys like this video. I will catch you guys later.
Yeah, what he said. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh my gosh, I cut you off, my guy.
No, you didn't. You're good. It's still going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out my last video. I was doing some pond hopping. I don't remember the title of the video, but it's okay.
I forgot to say like and subscribe.
Say it on mine.
Like and subscribe to Slaying Outdoors.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Boom.